Alright. Did you say Toucan Sam is cute or a Jew? Because one of those is way more concerning that you say it. Toucan. I'm so glad the PS4 has a like built-in streaming. Yeah, it's technically through the Xbox app. Same thing with the PC. God, this new Tony Hawk is so good. What? No, 4 is regarded as one of the best. No, that's... I haven't heard that. Like, Underground is the story game, and Underground 2. Yeah, Pro Skater 4... Wait, which version did you play? The PS1 or... Oh, okay, so the PS2 style. Yeah, so you know, it's regarded as one of the better games in the series. Granted, I've played just about every single one. Like, I've almost 100%ed almost every single one. And, the one that people really seem to hate on is American Wasteland. Fucking... A lot of people don't like Thug 2 because it feels like Jackass and Viva La Bam the game, which is fair, because it is. Which Simpsons game? The one that ripped off Crazy Taxi, or the one that ripped off GTA? Yes, yeah, they really were. But, like, there's Simpsons Hit and Run, and there's Simpsons. Okay, so that's the Crazy Taxi one. Yeah. Yeah. Hit. You know there was a Game Boy port of Hit and Run? Yeah, and you know what the crazy thing is? It's not even bad. It's a 3D Game Boy Advance game. And it's not even bad. It's actually really good. I'm trying to get this. There's a goddamn stat point here.
And your father smells of elderberries.
We should watch Life of Byron. Hey! Stop it, Splinter. Shut up.
Our teammate hit the ball into the air from the detection zone right as the timer went up.
You dumb piece of fucking shit. Why would you do that? It was there. It was fine.
It was calculated, one might say.
Well, I'm definitely not gonna kill you, man.
Splinter, what the fuck is wrong with you? I've never been on an unlimited plan. Whoa! No, yeah. Like, I constantly have to be aware of whether what resolution I'm watching YouTube videos in.
Yeah!
Well, I watch YouTube videos when I'm not at home, so... That'll eat your data. It could also be that, you know, they don't throttle it enough for you to, like, notice with your use. And, like, with music streaming, like, even when I run out of data, which, when I run out of data, they bring it down to 2G, I can still stream music. I can still technically check Facebook and Reddit too. It becomes a very bad experience. Wait, what's arbitrary to get more money out of people? Oh, yeah, totally. mean, the pandemic shows that they can, like, you know, when they were like, yeah, we're gonna relax the data limits, and, you know, you can do what you want. And, it really just shows, yeah, y'all can just offer that service year-round, and... The thing is, it's like... So, their infrastructure for doing all that was paid for by the government. Like, it was for the purposes of... So the government gave the telecom companies, like, billions of dollars. And the government's like, here, upgrade your infrastructure and give better prices to people. And the telecom people were like, okay. And then gave their fucking CEOs a bunch of bonuses and still upgraded the fucking infrastructure. And then we're like, yeah, we're gonna charge you for it. Excuse me, he was a pharmacologist, was he not?
All I know is he worked in a hospital for like 6 months.
I
Didn't like it.
I was watching his stream and he said he was he was talking about cancer, but he said he was going for his MD, then went to a master's in like pharmacology or something, and then he worked corporate. And then he was like, then I decided that shit posting online was better, so... Oh, hell yeah. Although, he says that, like, although he can't talk about it much, he says he's made his, what do you call it, his contribution to society in the field. He also has some words to say about how much like, SSRIs are being prescribed. Okay, I assume it has to do with money, but... I am very aware of the questionnaire. Oh, very much. Well, the American medical system is good at, is really good at prescribing addictive medications when they're not the best option. See the opioid crisis. I got codeine. From when I dislocated my shoulder. Huh?
You just got it over the counter?
Well, no, you can't get codeine over.
In Japan.
Yeah, Japan.
But here in America, no, it's a fucking, it's a narcotic. But it wasn't like a, here, take this every day until you feel better. In which case, that would be about half an hour after you take it. But you know, I essentially, it was handed to me. It was like, hey, take this for extreme pain events. And honestly, I was thankful to have it. I was surprised I got it. I wasn't even trying to. I was just trying to get looked at by the dog. But there were further moments later that were like, yes, I'm glad I have this, and because my life would be miserable right now. But like incredible pain. Usually just for events when the dislocation reoccurs.
I mean, I get that. Like, it's fine in moderation, but that's what people don't get it.
I mean,
Every minor headache you get through it sometimes. And some aches they're gonna be chronic, and you shouldn't treat it. You could die.
yeah, just deal with it and don't take more than the... Okay, so the recommended dose of Tylenol and or of essentially acetaminophen and ibuprofen, the recommended doses there are remarkably close to, like, the max daily dose is remarkably close to what gives you organ failure. So essentially, a lot of people just take so many of them, and I used to in high school largely because it was prescribed to me. Because of back pain, but eventually I was just like, nah, I'm alright. Like, I can just deal with it. And now Dion has to fight with me whenever, like, it's just like, yeah, I'm in agony right now. Take a Tylenol. No, I'm alright.
I usually decide to take it when I can't do something because of the pain. It's like, alright, if I'm just gonna sit here and not be able to do anything,
That's fair.
so like if I can't sleep because of pain, just go ahead and take it.
I
And that keeps Cyberpunk sounds so relaxing. Super fucking strong. Like, they tell you to take it at night to make you drowsy. And it does. But it's still kind of an effect during the day. Like, at least the pain relief part doesn't make you as drowsy.
I don't know. My mom, well, actually both my parents, in addition to being normal drug addicts, my dad was addicted to opiates pretty bad, and my mom would choose it. Basically, pick of the week. Which prescription drug are we abusing today? And so I'm super weary.
I mean, you should. Like, my neuroscience professor, he did a lot of running, so he got back pain sometimes. And they gave him opiate for it. And he's like, and he gave it back to them. Because he's like, no, I do research on this shit. I know what this does to people. Like, even this small amount, for 30 days worth, can get you addicted.
And chemical addiction, something it sucks.
That's why I don't want to take anti-anxiety
Yeah, somebody, I was reading a Reddit post, and somebody was like, it was essentially about recreational drug use, and somebody was like, yeah, no, I tried heroin once, and I was like, I'm just sitting here in bed, and this will go down as one of my top 5 moments in life. This is nuts. Never again.
Yeah. Afraid to take anti-anxieties because I think I would be hooked on the feeling of like actually being able to relax. Or I guess I'm afraid
You see, I'm just happy that a lot of my a lot of what was making my life miserable was fixed with estrogen, so mhm. But it's not like it's gone, but it's like much better. So, from what I've seen, yeah, from what I've seen, it's that like being trans isn't the issue, but gender dysphoria still is.
Yeah, and that's how they're trying to push it.
And a lot of people, I don't know, I think that's how it needs to be, but I also understand the worry that it's by declassifying the whole thing, you're no longer going to be able to get health insurance, because some people's health insurance did drop them over the declassification of being transgender as no longer being like in itself a mental illness. Yeah, or there's also the what do you call it? There are people who don't experience dysphoria, and being trans isn't necessarily that much of a psychological problem. It's more of a societal. Well, yeah, mostly those people they benefit from a support system and spaces where they can express themselves. And hearing about laws that are beneficial to trans people. Essentially, insurance will take any opportunity it can get to, no longer see pre-existing conditions.
Whoa!
GoFundMe.org to what I was gonna say when I brought up hormones is that like while I wasn't previously, because I was reading some Twitter posts last night, or I guess at like 8 a.m. and what do you call it? Some people, this girl was getting roasted because she was like, you know, as a trans person, like it's very real likelihood that, like, if I ever lost access to hormones for the rest of my life, I would probably, like, either die or kill myself. And people were like, wow, that's so, like, bad to say. And it's like, no, it's not. That's the person's honest experience. Like they're being honest. But I wouldn't have thought that way before, but noticing how much it's, like, lessens my load, it would certainly make life more miserable going back. You know what I mean? Oh no, I can cope. I can cope with it at the worst most of the time, even if the coping is sometimes just laying in bed crying. Yeah, you gotta get the tank. Yeah, you gotta get your tank of copium gas. But have y'all considered Google Play Music or YouTube Premium? You can download music with both of those too. Also, Twitter discourse has just been getting even more cancer. It's been bad. Kevin, I want pot stickers. Well, I haven't made dinner yet.
named it. It's going with you, but I think,
She named it.
yeah. Besides Jeffrey Ford, 22.
I'll say y'all.
Don't act. I'm not finding anything with the asteroids.
Whoa!
It'd be a lot easier to find a ship.
Yeah!
More detections for them.
Radioactive. Radioactive. Clothes are expensive. I'm almost done with Tony Hawk 1.
Nice.
I'm gonna play Mario on my. I didn't get my mom a birthday present.
Oh yeah, when is her birthday's on the 14th, isn't it?
18.
18th.
I already know what to get her.
Okay.
That wine purse. She can put like 2 liters of wine and take it to the beach or whatever. He's not an alcoholic, but it's funny. Fuck me. I can't. I need to stop talking about everything.
You get, like, you don't qualify every time you're holding a conversation, and it's so funny.
It's not funny because I miss every turn when I'm talking or trying to think.
Wait, what?
Because I get so upset. If I talk while we're driving and I'm supposed to be going somewhere, I will miss turns.
That's, oh, that's good. That's good. That's really good, because a lot of people will just try and make the turn.
The only issue I have, but I haven't, but I'm not, like, holding a conversation is, like, trying to find that, like, the right spot of when to, like, speed up or slow down after a yellow light.
I used to always slow down, and now I've kind of shifted to, like, I try and think about how long it's been yellow.
That's what I try and think too, but, like, it's so, yeah.
That's generally how I go.
I didn't see it turn. It was like, you get there, it's like, oh, it's yellow.
And if I'm not sure, I'm braking. Although, it's like, it's like, what speed am I going and how close am I to this fucking light? Because, like, if it's a case of, and this doesn't happen often, if it's a case of, well, I'm at, I'm still going 30, and I'm basically already at the light. Like, I'm probably gonna go, even if it turns red while I'm there. Although I have slammed on my brakes. And then you have people who will just like run the light with like no like the light's been red for like 4 seconds. It's like, and they just go. It's like, those people scare the fuck out of me, because at least when I have a close call, it's a close call. You know, like. Oh no, not at all. Yeah, and
I started slowing down because I'm like, I need to stop before it hits red, and then it turned red, I'm like, I can't stop, I gotta go.
yeah, it was probably one of those close calls where it's just like, just go. You know, people don't react to the green light on their side with absolute speed anyway, and also there's always a bit of like, or a lot of times there's a bit of time in between both lights are red, you know. So it's.
Especially here because people don't go to the intersection.
Oh, I hate that.
So then they can reserve their turn. Like, you entitled pieces of shit. You are impeding traffic.
No, Krista, they are traffic.
I only do that is that if I can see right after the person who I'm yielding to, that I will be able to go. In which case, it's not even like I stop in the intersection, it's like I'm just going slowly there for a second, letting them pass, and I go. But I gotta say, like, I'm not a fantastic driver, but other people driving, not like everybody, but like a lot of people, me watching other people drive like in the street, it's just like, Jesus. And it's like, I'm not gonna say I haven't done some sketchy shit, because I definitely have. I'm, like I said, I'm not a great driver, but the shit that you see some other people do, or like people just cutting you. Exactly. Yas, queen. Sk. This is the first time in a while that I've ever just, like, went out and picked up a video game, not even on sale.